Hi everyone, I'm Cendril, and welcome to new project, Fire Emblem, The Sacred Stones. This is Fire Emblem 8. We'll just erase these, those are the test files, and welcome. If this is your first Fire Emblem game, this will be the only time that I talk about this throughout hopefully the entire Let's Play, I swear. This is a shameless plug, I'll just be honest with you. I did a Let's Play of Fire Emblem 7, the game that came out before this one. And I made it very new player friendly, and I go over a lot of things such as jargon, basically terminology for Fire Emblem games. I go over how to play the game, terrain. I just made it very new player friendly, and I go over everything. I'm not going to go into that much detail for this game, so if you don't know Fire Emblem, please check out my Fire Emblem 7 Let's Play, because I really go over everything. I put a lot of work into it to make it new player friendly and go over as much as I can, and made it, first and foremost, a lot of fun, but two very educational in ways of Fire Emblem. So if you don't know Fire Emblem, please start with that Let's Play. I already put a link on the screen, and click that, watch that Let's Play. Like I said, I worked really hard on it, and it's very new player friendly and very friendly to those new to the series. So I'm going to be approaching this Let's Play in the fact that you have some knowledge of Fire Emblem. There's 3 difficulty levels. There's easy, normal, and difficult. Easy, game rules and controls will be explained as you play. Basically, it'll hold your hand and go through a tutorial. You'll also get more stuff on easy, more items, additional items that you won't get on the higher difficulty levels. Normal, for experienced players, no gameplay hints will be provided as you play. And there's difficult. Difficulty is set to high. It's like normal, except really difficult. So I'm gonna play on normal, which means we won't get the typical tutorial stuff, which again is why I directed to my FE7 Fire Emblem 7 Let's Play. Enough talking about that. Let's talk about this game. If you're new to the channel, I don't do that often, I swear, and hopefully you haven't clicked off the video yet, and you'll bear with me. I usually don't shameless self-plug like that. It's just really important, if you have no Fire Emblem knowledge, to check out that Let's Play, because I won't be going over stuff in depth like I did there. I'll just be going over stat growths and what I think about characters and things like that for this Let's Play. And I don't remember playing on normal. I haven't played this game in many years, so I will be very rusty on this, unlike FE7, which I know extremely well. So let's go ahead and get started. Prologue, the Fall of Renais. In an age long past, evil flooded over the land. Creatures awash in the dark tide ran wild, pushing mankind to the brink of annihilation. In its despair, mankind appealed to the heavens, and from a blinding light came hope. This auto-scrolls, by the way, so I'm gonna have to speak fast. The Sacred Stones. These 5 glorious treasures held the power to dispel evil. The hero Grotto and his warriors used the Sacred Stones to combat evil's darkness. They defeated the Demon King and sealed his soul away within the stones. With the darkness imprisoned, peace returned to Magville. But this peace would not last. The continent of Magville. For some 800 years, a quiet peace reigned in the absence of the terrible darkness. The Sacred Stones have been passed from generation to generation. Nations have been built around their power and their legacy. The Kingdom of Renais, ruled by Fado, the peerless warrior king. The Kingdom of Frila, ruled by Hayden, the venerable sage king. I'll say it Frila. The Kingdom of Gehenna, ruled by Ismare, Queen of the White Dunes. By the way, I'm just gonna apologize now for any names that I butcher. Because like every other Fire Emblem game, the names and places can be really tricky, so I humbly apologize for any that I butcher or get wrong. So please forgive me. The Theocracy of Rostin, ruled by Mansell, the Divine Emperor. The Grotto Empire, ruled by Vigard, the stalwart Silent Emperor. The 5 countries house the power of the Sacred Stones. They're joined by the emerging Mercantile Republic of Carcino. In these times of peace, tales of past conflict have drifted into legend, and memories of the ancient dark arts have all but evaporated. It's now the year 803. In an instant, the whole of Magville is threatened by an unexpected atrocity. The Grotto Empire, the largest of the Sacred Stone nations, has invaded the Kingdom of Renais under the orders of Emperor Vidgard. A longtime ally of Grotto, Renais is caught off guard, unable to mount any resistance. Grotto's forces move quickly, seizing one territory after another. Compounding King Fado's worries, his son, Prince Ephraim, has gone missing. Grotto's momentum carries its armies to the gates of Castle Renais itself. Renais will fall. It is inevitable. Prologue: The Fall of Renais. Here we are in the castle. Your Majesty, I bear bad news. The castle gate has been breached. Emperor Vigard's forces are within the castle walls. I understand. The garrison has fallen. We've lost contact with Prince Ephraim and can expect no aid from his men. Your Majesty, what are we to do? What else can we do? Order your men to lay down their arms.
Father?
Erica, are you wearing the bracelet I gave you?
Yes, I have it right here.
Good. Seth? Yes, Your Majesty? Take Erica and head for Frila. King Hayden is an honorable man. I trust he will keep you safe. Understood. And what of Your Majesty? Me? I shall remain here. We have long held Grotto among our dearest allies, yet now they attack? I must know why. Am I somehow responsible for this? Have I erred in my leadership? Renais is mine to guide. How could I have failed her so?
Father, you can't stay. You mustn't. If you remain behind, then so shall I.
Go now, Seth. Ride! Take her to safety.
Father!
Forgive me, Your Highness. And off they go. Ephraim, Erica, you must survive.
General Seth!
Franz, ride ahead and bring word of our coming to Frila. A single rider has better odds of passing unseen by Grotto's men. Convey to the throne all that has happened here and petition for reinforcements.
Understood!
And there goes, I guess his name is Franz? Princess Erica, we must... Quickly, behind me!
You there, with the girl. Tell me, would that be the wayward princess of Renais? Well, this must be my lucky day.
You're a dead man. The wench goes with me. Never. I am Valter, the Moonstone, Grotto's finest general. And you're just a corpse who does not know he's dead. Miss. This is scripted, by the way. It will always go that way. No. Such terrible wounds, and still he holds to his duty? How entertaining. Fly away, little man. Fly away. Try to outrun death. More time to savor the hunt. And the kill. Princess Erica, this way. I can see no more of Grotto's men. If we've made it this far, we've surely earned a moment's rest. Please forgive my grabbing you so brusquely earlier.
Don't be foolish, Seth. If it weren't for you, I would never have made it out of the castle. You're the reason I'm still alive. You have my gratitude. And whoever that man was, he was clearly after me. It's my fault that you received such a grave wound. Allow me to treat it.
Your Highness, I can't allow an injury like this to be an obstacle. We have more important matters to attend to. We must press on to Frila. We must fulfill His Majesty's wishes.
I wonder how my father fares alone in the castle. Do you think he's safe? And what of my brother on the grotto front? We've heard nothing from him for days.
King Fado and Prince Ephraim are both valiant and brave men. I doubt even the might of the Grotto Empire can hold them in check. More important to me, Your Highness, is that you look to your own safety. How sad the two of them would be if something were to happen to you. We must meet Frila to ensure the day of your happy reunion.
Yes, of course. You're right. Until I'm reunited with my father and brother, I must not despair. Come, Seth, let us go.
Once we cross that bridge, we'll be in Frila, near Border Moonland. Let us proceed, Princess Erica. Your Highness, I won't lie to you. This will not be an easy ride. Please take this rapier. If something should happen to me, you must get to you to Frila, alone if need be. And you get a rapier. You there, Renais dogs. Where do you think you're going? Grotto's men. Stand back, Princess Erica.
It's all right, Seth. My brother's taught me something of swordplay. I will stand with you.
Alright, and this is the first map. This map would act as the tutorial if you're playing on easy. Since I'm playing on normal, it's not going to tell us exactly what to do, and the RNG is not scripted. Let's go over the first two characters that we will meet on our journey. First, we'll start with Erica. The Princess of the Kingdom of Renais. She's elegant and kind. She is a lord, noble heirs to a ruling house. They possess great potential. In Fire Emblem games, there are lords, and they're typically story-important units. They are story-important units, not typically. They are story-important units. Typically, if a lord goes down, that's insta-game over. If you don't know anything about Fire Emblem, you need to know this. When characters go to 0 HP, they're dead. They're gone forever. In the case of a lord, that's a game over. With other units, you can continue going on, but they won't fight anymore. Obviously, they're dead, or if they have some important conversations in the story, they'll just retire from battle. You can't use them anymore, but they'll still talk. Erica starts off at level 1. She has 16 HP. I'm going to put her stat gross up on the screen now. Basically, this is the chance she will gain a stat when she levels up. So, for example, she has a 70% chance to gain 1 HP. Erica will turn out to be a pretty good unit more than likely. Her stat growths kind of bear that out on average. You can treat Erica as a Myrmidon. Basically, she's a fast sword user. She'll typically get high skill, high speed, high luck, lowish defense, and okay strength. If she gets enough strength, she'll be a very good unit. Movement of 5, Constitution of 5, and 8 of 4. Now, Constitution is still really important in Fire Emblem 8 because the weight system is still in play in the way that it was in older Fire Emblems, FE 6 and 7. Basically, the weight of this weapon is 5. Erica has a Constitution of 5, which means she does not take a speed penalty. If the rapier was, let's say, weight 7, she would, whenever she's using it, she would basically be at a 7 speed instead of 9. She loses speed because it's too heavy for her. That mechanic is still here in FE8. She starts off with a Vulnerary and the rapier that Seth gave her. I believe if you're playing on easy, she either starts with a iron sword and you can talk to Seth to get a additional rapier, or she starts with one and you can talk with Seth and get another rapier. That doesn't work on normal or difficult. You can't talk to Seth and get a rapier. A rapier is a very good weapon. It says effective against infantry. It still doesn't work like that. Basically, it's effective against certain enemies, in particular those on horseback, and a few other ones. Might 7, 95 hit percentage, and a critical chance of 10. It gives you 10 crit. A very good weapon that Erica will be using. So that's just about everything I have to say about Erica right now. She will grow into a good unit more than likely. She typically does. Let's get to Seth, who is right here. As you can see, he's still wounded. Remember, he took that 17 damage. That's unavoidable. Seth is your Jagan unit for this game. However, he's not like your typical Jagan unit. He's actually really good. Seth is a really good unit. A young commander of Renais. He's calm, composed, and skilled. He starts off as a paladin, which is the upgrade to the basic cavalier class. That's what Franz is, who is going to go get help. He's a cavalier. Seth is a paladin, which is the upgrade. We'll go over more into class promotions later, because they're a bit different in this game. And it's pretty interesting. I actually like it. So we'll get to that when the time comes. Just know he is a promoted unit. He's a level 1 promoted unit. Max level is 20 per typical Fire Emblem. So he'll have 19 levels to grow. His HP starts off as at a little low. At some point I put up Erica's stat gross on the screen. And I'll put up Seth's stat gross on the screen now. Well, he only starts off with 30 HP, which is a little low for units at what his level would be if we could train him all the way from level 1 Cavalier. He has a 90% HP growth, as you can see there. And his growths overall are really good. He has a good chance to get every stat. He's gonna turn out to be a good unit. His bases are really good. He'll get stat growths. He'll more than likely get HP to make up for his low HP. Seth is awesome. I really like Seth, not only as a unit, but as a character. So, Seth's awesome in my book. Some people don't like Seth. I really like Seth, so expect to see him. His bases, like I said, are pretty good. 14, 13, 12, 13, 11, and 8. Which are kind of standard Jagan type unit numbers. But he actually has good growths. So he'll more than likely end up being a very good unit for you. If you're playing on easy, Seth is your ace in the hole. He'll bail you out of any bad situation. Seth has a steel sword and a silver lance to start with. Steel swords, as you can see, are the D rank swords. Stronger than iron, which we haven't seen yet. Silver is the A rank. Silver weapons are very powerful. Only 20 uses, but they're really good. They're really good. They're the A rank weapons. Steel is still heavy in this game, which I don't understand why that is. They're still absurd. I should say they're still absurdly heavy in this game. So that's it. He starts with A in both lances and swords. Weapon levels go from E that Erica has in swords all the way up to S. A unit can have one S rank. The others will max out at A. So keep all that in mind. And I think that'll do it for this. Oh, they both have Volinaries as well, which I believe heals 10 HP. So there's that. There's Erica and Seth. We'll be seeing quite a bit of them. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll send Erica here, equip the rapier, and wait. That way she can only be hit by one. Now, just to reiterate, if you were playing on easy, battles would be scripted, and you would have you would be told exactly what to do as a tutorial. That's the crit. There's Erica's critical animation. It's pretty cool. It's alright. Now we're gonna have Erica get all of the kills, and the reason for that is so she can get EXP. Nice crit, Erica! Alright! That's what I'm talking about. All that's left is their leader. Good, this gives me a chance to put Erica in the woods here. Just wait there. What was that? You think you could take me, wretched lordling? Come, it's time you high and mighty knights learn to respect a true warrior. So the boss will come and attack Erica now. You'll be the first to die. Miss. Okay, Erica really wanted to show off her critical animation. Wow. What? How? Ugh. Now, it's been a long time since I played this, but I don't remember her critting like that for me. Level 2, HP skill, speed, resistance. That's about right. So, typically gain strength and skill. Resistance is nice. What you're hoping for is that Erica will get some defense and some strength along the way. That way she can hit decently hard. Princess, are you injured?
What? Oh no! I'm fine, Seth.
But you look so pale.
I'm fine. This is war, isn't it? It's not at all like the games I used to play with my brother or Leon. I never thought... I didn't know it would be this... savage. Are words useless? Is strength all that matters? It's so sad. Why would the Credo Empire do this? To what end would they start a war?
Princess.
Don't worry, Seth. I won't give in to sorrow. Let's get moving. I'm not broken, and I won't stop until I see Renais restored. I won't stop until I'm reunited with my father and brother.
And that ends the prologue and the first episode for this series. If you're new to the channel, typically videos run 30 minutes. Typically. Sometimes they go longer if I just get really caught up in a game. Or there's not a really good place to stop. So I'm going to take a few minutes to talk about my feelings of this game and kind of set the tone for the whole Let's Play. That way you know if, is this going to be a person that hates Fire Emblem 8, that loves Fire Emblem 8? What can I expect from his commentary? Well, let me tell you. This game is meh to me. It's average. I don't think it's great like the fanboys and girls that love this game. I don't think it's all that hot. But I don't think it's like the absolute terrible game that some people make it out to be too. There's quite a few people in the Fire Emblem community that say this game is garbage and it's not worth playing and it's terrible. I don't think that's true either. To me, the game's average. So I'm going to try to point out the good things about the game because on this channel we try to keep things positive. That's what we're about. So I'm going to point out the things that I like about Fire Emblem 8 and kind of focus on those and just touch on the things that I don't like about it. So like I said, I don't think it's a great game, but I don't think it's a terrible game either. I think it's a okay game, and I think we'll have a lot of fun with it, especially since I'll be playing on normal, and there'll be some bumps in the road, I'm sure. So I just wanted to talk about that. That way you know what to expect. I'm not going to be, if you're looking for a Let's Play of somebody that absolutely bashes this game, you're going to have to look elsewhere. And if you're a person that was looking for a complete gushing of this game, you're going to have to look elsewhere. But hopefully, no matter what you think about the game, you'll join me in my journey and you'll have a lot of fun with it, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a lot of fun with this Let's Play. I don't know this game anywhere near as well as I do Fire Emblem 7. I love that game and I know it extremely well. This one I'll be way more rusty on, and I'll probably mess up a couple of times. So hopefully, no matter what though, you'll have a lot of fun with it. I think we're going to have a ton of fun with this LP. Until the next episode, where we will begin Chapter 1. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.